got size. They've got just about everything you'd want in a basketball team, and their record proves that they've had a good start to their season. So it'll be a tremendous challenge for us.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for taking the time to be here on the Taco John's pregame show. I want to wish you good luck tonight and also throughout the rest of your season.
I sure appreciate it. Thanks.
That was Paxton Tiger head coach Justin Harden. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will hear what Clay Shepard had to say following their game last night against Maywood Hayes Center, and all the actions right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Let's sit down with a head coach. This is the Taco John's pregame show.
And I'm Trent Foreman. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And, Coach, big game, big win, probably the biggest win of the season so far.
Yeah, definitely. We've put ourselves in that position a ton, and it seems like the teams that we're putting ourselves in that position against just keep getting better and better, which is, a good sign of improvement. But, yeah, just absolutely crazy game there at the end. Just battled, found a way. We talked yesterday at practice, first game out of the moratorium. It might have to be a grind fest, and all of a sudden at halftime it's 32-30, and we're like, oh, my goodness, how long can we keep this up? It turned out we could keep it up for one more quarter. And then, we went cold, but, we were prepared to grind one out. And in the fourth quarter there, we did. We ran some long possessions. We cleared rebounds on their end, and just battled. It was fun. The boys just battled, and found a way.
Well, how tough is your schedule? So you've taken on number 10 South Libby, lost to them in overtime. You're taking on one of the best teams in C1 with Cozad. They were undefeated when you played. Now you played Maywood Hayes Center, who's only had one loss this season. And they're number 5 in the states. Rankings, so Paxton tomorrow. It just doesn't get any easier. It's just one tough game after another for you guys.
Yeah, that's the way we like it. We know that means we're probably not going to be, undefeated, have one loss at the end of the year. We're going to put ourselves against good teams and see what we can do. In years past, it's been 3-5 at this point, or 3-7 even at that one season. And but it's just cool because when you get a year like this where you're able to win close games, where you're able to compete with these really good teams, you find out right away. In our first 9 games here, like you said, we've played 3 really, really, really good teams, and I would say 2 more really, really good teams, and we're finding a way to win. It's really cool. The boys are they're coming to practice every day, working really hard, getting better every day, and it's showing on game nights.
A kid I thought played really well for you tonight, and he does a great job all the time, but I thought maybe his best game of the season was Creighton Ruggles.
Yeah, he shot with confidence tonight. I think he's been, he hasn't felt like he's helped the team, and we've had to explain to him, like, dude, you're playing some really good defense. You're leading the team in assists. Even if you're scoring 2 points, that's not the end of the world. We got to have you on the court because you're defending, you're doing everything else. So it was cool because he's been in the gym, he's been shooting. He sees what these other guys do, and he's kind of taken it upon himself to make sure that he can contribute some scoring as well. He hit some big shots. He can't get that foot off the line. He keeps shooting those long twos instead of threes. But and then he hit a 3 as well. But yeah, just played with confidence. I continue to go back to they're all playing for each other. They're all making plays for each other. They're all just they don't care who does the scoring that night. Brohdey has 1 point tonight. I bet you Brohdey is the happiest kid out there. They don't care about that kind of stuff. All they care about is the W or the L. But Trent, we always do this. We always bury the lead. Carson Trompke just absolutely balled out tonight. He had 25 points, yes. 16 points in the first half. He hit some ridiculous shots where I probably didn't even want him shooting them, but he just, he felt like he got in the gym last night a little bit. He felt like his shot was really on. He kind of told me before the game, hey, I think I can have a good night here. And he always gets excited. He wants to go play college basketball. He's playing against a kid tonight. We let him guard Ingeson. We said, hey, see how you stack up. This is a guy who's going. He's got a scholarship. He's going to play. And I thought he stacked up really well. Jerry outscored him by 2. He had 27. Carson had 25. But he gets really amped up for those games. I think back to South Loop, Trey Connell, another guy. He's going to play college basketball. Carson wants to see how he stacks up. But he is just an incredible leader, incredible basketball player, obviously, too. But just, keeps the guys focused, keeps the guys going in the right direction all the time. On days when they don't want to work hard, he's saying, no, that's not an option. That's not how we're doing things here. You're going to get after it because I'm going to get after it, and we got big plans. And if we aren't, then we aren't going to get there. But he's just, been an incredible leader since day one. That Coach Wood and I got here 4 years ago as a freshman. He was already showing those leadership qualities, and it's just been even more this year. So just super, super proud of him. Incredible kid, incredible player, and incredible game tonight.
To me, the biggest area improvement for you guys this season, shooting's been great. Defense has been good. Not turning the ball over.
Yeah,
the ball handle.
Yep, that's been huge. And, we got ourselves into some bad spots in the fourth quarter, and we actually got ourselves out of them a lot. And I told the guy, that's why I never call it. People wonder why I don't call any timeouts, but I just know we're going to get into some spots late in the game. We're going to need some of these. But we actually got ourselves out of them a lot. We just pivoted. We're strong with the ball, found a bounce pass around Ingeson's arms. But that has been huge. Going into break against Ravenna, we had 5 turnovers, and that's ridiculous. I think we were averaging 22 2 years ago with some of these same guys playing, and just the work they've put in, the time they spend, even just watching basketball and seeing how the good players handle those type of situations. I say that and we about blew it, but it wasn't even the turnovers as much as we just went cold. I think we were 0 for 6 to start the quarter, and then it was kind of a keep away game, and we had a few, but that has been huge, just being able to handle the ball. That's a pretty high pressure team, pretty long team, pretty athletic team, and that was a big key tonight, just getting a shot every single time down.
Well, real quick here, tomorrow night, Paxton is on the road up there. Tough place to play in Paxton. Another great team from the RPAC. Let's talk about Paxton. How do you guys get to W tomorrow?
Exactly like you said. The schedule just keeps on rolling, keeps on chugging. They were preseason rated in the top 10. They're really good. They've been to the state tournament the last 2 years, and probably could have been 3. They had a crazy one 3 years ago. But Josh Eakins is as good a guard as we're going to face all year. So in control of the game. It'll probably be a little slower pace game because it's going to be whatever pace he wants to play at. He's that good. He just controls things. It's another huge matchup for Carson. He's got to be ready to go again. We're going to have to throw multiple guys at him. We can't, rely on one guy, kind of like we did tonight, where we just got to have gaps. We got to have help. But then they got some other guys who can really play too. Harden hit a couple threes against these guys. They had these guys down by 10 in the third quarter. Harden hit a couple threes. Hebblethwaite, he's a really good player, just a really, again, fundamentally sound. You can tell they're really well coached. They do things the right way. Defensively, they're going to mix things up. They're going to play some 1-3-1. They're going to play some 2-1-2 press back into a 2-3. The nice thing was Maywood played them right before this, so I kind of got to do a little scouting by watching Maywood film because it was also Paxton film. So I know a little bit more about these guys. But it's going to come down to handling the ball. Rebounding is going to be huge. They have some big guys. I don't know if it's a cousin or something. There's a Florum.
It is.
Yeah,
yep.
Okay. There's a Florum. He's a big dude. He's tough to move. Brody's going to have to be on the boards again tomorrow. And we got to bounce back quick. You're on this emotional high right now. You can probably tell I'm talking a million miles a minute, but we're on this emotional high. We got to, calm down, get some sleep tonight, get on that bus for 2 hours, and then we got to just bring it because, like you said, it's just every game is a battle, and that's kind of the way we've been playing all year, and what we're going to have to go do again tomorrow night.
Well, Coach, thanks for coming up and visit with us. Great win tonight, and let's go get another tomorrow.
Yeah, appreciate it, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach.
Listen up! The following is a presentation of high school basketball from the Hometown Valley Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air.
Goes inside Springer in the middle of the lane. Turnaround jumper off the glass and in. Trompke going down, kicks it back out to Ahlemeyer. Catch and shoot 3, buries it.
Let's go courtside. Here's Trent Florum.
Radio 1021 KZMC. Trip form Kevin Martin back here. We're coming back here right to get ready to go for the tip-off quickly of the starters. Number 10, a 6-foot senior Josh Eakins. Number 12, a 6'1" junior Ethan Harden. Number 30, a 6-foot junior Tanner Hebblethwaite. Number 34, a 6'5" sophomore Maddox McConnell. And number 44, a 6-foot senior Kobe Florum. For the Trojans, number 11, a 6'2" senior Carson Trompke. Number 12, 5'11" sophomore Creighton Ruggles. Number 13, a 6'3" senior Ben Brohdey. Number 14, a 5'7" sophomore Brady Ahlemeyer. And number 22, a 6'4" senior Brohdey Wood. Clay Shepard, Bronson Wood, your coaches for the Trojans. Justin Harden and Mitchell for the Tigers. Tigers got the jump in. Florum with it. Right side it goes. Off to number 12, that's Harden. Gets it back here to number 10, Eakins. He misses the shot. Ahlemeyer pulls down the rebound for the Trojans. Ahlemeyer up the floor quickly. Trompke going to work back up top. Gets it to Brohdey on the left wing. Back to Trompke. It's knocked away. Trompke will give chase and pick it up in the backcourt. Trompke across the timeline. Left side to Brohdey. Brohdey back to Trompke.
Zoned up.
1-3-1 zone here. Actually, it's a 2-3 zone.
2-3.
Here's Ahlemeyer back up top to Trompke, inside to Brohdey, out to Ruggles. 3 on the way. A little too flat. Shot won't go. And it's going to be off the Tigers. And, oh, no, they're going to say this went off of Brohdey. That went off Florham. Florham gets lucky right there. Bringing it up. This is number 30 with it. That's Hebblethwaite. Working on the right side. Back up top to Harden. Harden gets it off to Eakins. Eakins, the leading scorer here for the Tigers. Back inside. It's up and missed here by number 34, McConnell. Rebound, Brody Wood. Out to Ruggles. Off to Trompke. Trompke inside to Brohdey at the free throw line. Back out to Ruggles. Up top, Trompke. Going to take the 3. And he misses. Oh, missed it badly. Florham with the rebound. Kicks it out here to Hebblethwaite. Hebblethwaite, right side, kicks it back up to Hebblethwaite. Now Florham gets over to Harden. He goes through his hands and out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball. Trompke will bring it up for the Trojans. 2-3 defense, extended out to half court. Off to Ahlemeyer on the left wing. Back up top, and it's knocked away and stolen here by Eakins. Eakins down the left side of the lane, lays it up and in. First basket belongs to the Tigers.
He's a good player. He's reminiscent of the Andersons from way back.
Here's Brody Wood along the baseline, gets inside, reverse layup, won't go. Gets his own rebound, he's fouled. Basket won't go, he'll go to the line to shoot 2, though. Foul's going to be on Maddox McConnell.
Paxton is Paxton. I mean, it changes, and some years are worse than others, but it's still just, they play good basketball.
Brody Wood at the free throw line, trying to get the lid off the basket for the Trojans, misses it. Rolled all around and reminiscent of the girls.
Boy, the boys got to avoid that hangover, because this bunch in white won't let them off the hook either.
Wood at the free throw line. Second one's on the way. Won't get it to go. Ruggles tips the rebound out, but it goes right to Harden. Here's Hebblethwaite working against Ruggles. Back up top, Harden. Left side, Florham gets back up to Hebblethwaite. Hebblethwaite inside. Back over to Florham. He's going to put the shot up, and it's in. Kobe Florham with his first basket of the night. We're 4-0. Tigers with the lead. Here's Trompke. Up the floor goes to Ahlemeyer on the left wing. Inside to Brohdey. Brohdey just down the lane. Has it knocked away. It's picked up by Harden. Harden up the floor to Eakins. He's going to go down to the left side. Lays it up. Can't get it to go. Brohdey gets a rebound. He's fouled by McConnell. He'll pick up his second.
Got to wake up.
And Maddox McConnell picks up his second foul, and quickly into the ballgame comes Jasper Brewster, a 6'2 junior.
That's going to hurt them. That's about all the size they've got going to the bench.
Trompke brings it up for the Trojans. Gets across half court. Gets it over to Ahlemeyer. Back inside to Brohdey. He's going to work inside against Florham. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound's tipped around. Florham picks up the rebound. Kicks it out to Hebblethwaite. Hebblethwaite down the floor. Kicks it to Harden. Back up to Hebblethwaite. Left side, Florham. Working on the left side up high. Dribble top of the key. Kicks it off to Harden on the wing. Harden to the free throw line. Kicks it off to Hebblethwaite. He'll try to drive. Ahlemeyer stops him. He gets a shot out of the middle of the lane. Won't go. Wood with the rebound. Quickly out to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer across the timeline. Left side of the floor. Trompke top of the key into Brohdey. Back out to Ruggles. Ruggles back up to Trompke. And now we got a foul here on number 12. That's Ethan Harden. Picks up his first foul. Team's third here in the early going.
Paxton wants you to hurry.
Yes.
I mean, not in a good way either. They want to speed everything up so you're uncomfortable.
Here's Ahlemeyer on the left wing. Back up top to Trompke. Right side it comes to Ruggles. Back to Trompke. Inside to Brohdey. Over to Ahlemeyer. Left wing. Back up top Trompke. Ruggles wide open. Takes a 3. Got it. Brayton Ruggles.
He's got a little hopping step from last night still.
4-3 Paxton. Florham loses the ball. It's into the hands of Brohdey. Brohdey down the floor. Coming with Ruggles. Gets double team. Kicks it off to Wood. Now Trompke and throws it away. Into the hands of Hebblethwaite. Up the floor comes Eakins. Down the left side lane. Puts it in.
Transition.
Eakins with 4. Up the floor comes Ruggles. Ruggles going to try to drive. Comes back out. Kicks it out to Trompke. Trompke back to Ruggles. Ruggles to the free throw line. Kicks over to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer back up top to Ruggles. Hands it off to Trompke. Goes left side. Ahlemeyer. 3 on the way. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Eakins with the rebound. Eakins on the left wing. Back up top to Florham. Right side, Hebblethwaite. Now Harden. Back to Hebblethwaite. Works into the free throw line. Pass inside. Knocked away. Picked up by Brohdey Wood, who just throws it away. I don't know where that was going. Trojans in a big hurry here. And like Kevin said, they want you to play fast, but Trojans playing way faster than they need to. Eakins out to Florham. Florham gets in the middle of the lane. Kicks it off to number 33, Brewster. Back out to Hebblethwaite, and he travels. Harden comes out of the ball game. In comes number 11, Noah Coppersmith, the 6-foot junior. It's like Paxton going to man now. Trompke.
They're staying 2-3. They're just spreading out.
Inside to Brohdey at the free throw line. Spin move down the left side of the lane. Puts it up. Won't go. Wood picks up the rebound. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound Brewster. And Trojan boys ice cold just like the girls were. Hebblethwaite out to Coppersmith. And he's going to get called for a double dribble.
Didn't see it.
I didn't either. Coppersmith doesn't think he did either.
He's looking around like, I'm not sure what happened.
Brohdey out of the ball game. In comes Hodge Rayburn for the Trojans. 6-3, Paxton with the lead. The only point so far for the Trojans, Creighton Ruggles hit a 3. Trompke up ahead to Ruggles at the top of the key, left side. Ahlemeyer back to Ruggles at the free throw line. Kicks it back out. Rayburn wide open 3 to tie the game. Misses it. And rebound comes down. Wood had it and lost it. Eakins now down the floor. Eakins going to try to drive. Kicks it off to number 11. It's a foul here. I believe it's going to be on Rayburn. Coppersmith missed a shot, and Rayburn's going to pick up the foul.
Eakins is a blur. Sponsors tonight, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Stockman's Bank, Talk with John's, Tri-Valley Health Systems, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Vero Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Services, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett.
Coppersmith hits the first free throw, extends the Paxton lead to 7-3.
Yeah, the pace has got Cambridge a little bit out of sorts.
Coppersmith, second free throw on the way, drills them both. Well, these guys had Maywood Hay Center down by 10 in the third period before the Wolves came back and won. Here's Ruggles, out to Ahlemeyer. Back up top, Trompke wide open 3 from the top. Can't get it to go. Wood gets another rebound, puts it up, misses it, gets his own rebound. He's fouled, basket won't go. And tell you what, the Trojans, the girls missed about 20 shots from 2 feet away, and the boys have missed 3 or 4 from 2 feet away now. So
got to get settled in.
Wood back to the free throw line. Tanner Hebblethwaite picks up his first foul, the 4th team foul on Paxton. So the Trojans will shoot 2 free throws the rest of this first quarter with 2:29 left. Wood hits the first one.
Paxton's throwing the kitchen sink at him. It's zone every time, but they're going 1-2-2, 2-1-2, trapping from different places. They're really trying to speed him up and confuse him.
Wood's second one on the way. Short, rolls around, won't go. Rebound comes down to Eakins. So Wood 1 of 4 on the night. Up the floor it comes. This is number 32 is checking the ball game, Wyatt Walker. Now off to Eakins, guarded by Trompke. Going to get to the free throw line. Wood picks him up, kicks it off Coppersmith. Out to Walker. Walker back up top to Eakins. Eakins going to get a screen. Tries to go left. Ruggles stops him. Back out to Coppersmith. Free throw line jumper on the way. Short. Rebounds picked up by Ruggles.
Good defensive stance there.
Ruggles hands it off to Trompke. Work to the top of the key. Goes left side to Ahlemeyer. Back up top, Trompke. Back to Ahlemeyer. Wide open 3. Ahlemeyer drills it. Brady Ahlemeyer leaving open. He's going to score it. 8-7. Paxton by 1. Hebblethwaite working against Ruggles. Kicks it off to Walker. Walker back up top. Coppersmith off to Eakins. Eakins going to drive past Trompke and up against Wood. Wood would have stayed his feet. He would have drew the charge that he went up, and he's going to foul Eakins. He goes to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
He's quick. He's really quick.
Brody Wood slapping his head saying, I got to stay on my feet right there. Brohdey checks in. Wood will come out. Harden back in for the Tigers. Hebblethwaite will go to the bench. It's like Brady Ahlemeyer's got a little scratch on his pinky. He's had some blood, so they tape it up real quick. Misses the free throw. Trompke with the rebound. 10-7, Paxton with the 3-point lead. Here's Rayburn on the right wing. Goes back up top to Trompke. Trompke down underneath to Hoberty. It goes off his hands and off the basket and back into the hands of Brewster for the Tigers. Brewster off to Harden. Gets it down to Walker in the corner. Walker has it knocked away by Rayburn. It's on the floor, and now Ahlemeyer almost got the steal. Now he does. Ahlemeyer loses the ball, though. Walker traveled, got away with it. Eakins with the basketball for the Tigers. He'll walk it up the floor, slow things down just a little bit. They got in a little bit of their own. Kicks it out. This is Walker. Back up top, Harden. Harden off to Eakins. He'll drive. Kicks it back out, wide open. Coppersmith drives inside now, and he's going to travel. No, we're going to call a foul. Foul's on Hoberty, his first. Team's third. 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. 10-7 Paxton had the ball underneath their own basket. Box set. Harden trying to get it in. Now gets it into Coppersmith. Back up top, Eakins. Eakins going to drive, and he's going to get foul on Trompke, I believe.
You better stay down on Mr. Eakins, because that first step is a quick one.
Well, Hoberty was going to go up for the block shot. He would have made the basket, too, but they called the foul on the floor. He's got to take a charge. He's coming flying in, not even trying to go.
He is coming.
And still here from Trompke. 33 seconds left. Trojans with the chance to cut the lead to one or tie it. Ahlemeyer for three to tie it, and it won't go. Hoberty tips the rebound around. It won't go. He picks it back up. Gets inside, puts a shot up, won't go. Rebound tipped around once again, picked up, and now Hoberty loses it. Eakins picks it up for the Tigers. Eakins off to Harden. Right wing. Back up top. Eakins wide open three. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around, picked up by Brewster, and he'll put it in. Nobody boxed out for the Trojans. Down to 1 second. Not going to get the shot off. 12-7. Paxton leads it after one. We'll take a break. We'll be back here with quarter number two after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
They say if you listen hard enough, you can hear the corn grow. It's true. When you're out in the field, you understand its challenges and what it needs to thrive. Channel Seedsmen bring insights from the field to our team of Bayer plant breeders. Their knowledge inspires our product development. From your best ground to your most challenging conditions, our products are designed to perform in your fields.
This is Andrew Carpenter, your local Channel Seedsman covering Furnace County and surrounding areas. Please contact me at 308-737-9394.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Myco Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
A member of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trevor Kevin Martin back here with you to start quarter two. The Trojans have the ball, going left to right. They trail 12-7. Trompke working top of the key, goes left side to Ahlemeyer. Back up top to Trompke. Right side it comes Rayburn. Back to Trompke at the top. Left side Ahlemeyer. Back to Trompke inside Hoberty. Back to Trompke, left side Ahlemeyer. Doesn't take the three, goes inside the wood at the short corner, and he throws it away. Don't know where he was throwing it that one. Eakins down the floor, left side, puts it up and in. Trojans a little bit out of sorts here for the boys, just like the girls were. Left side, Ahlemeyer. Looking around, he traveled.
They're kind of happy on that call.
Yeah. I didn't see him drag his pivot foot, but maybe he did. Couplethwaite working up top, going to pick and roll with Florham. It's going inside to Rayburn with the steal. Up ahead to Hoberty, and he's another bad pass. Couplethwaite left side to Florham, guarded by Hoberty. Right side it goes, Harden. Back up top, Eakins going to drive down the lane, puts it up over the top of Wood, won't go, and Wood just shoves it out of bounds. It's like their brains just aren't working tonight, Kevin.
Looks like a little bit of the same with the girls.
All he had to do was grab that, and it was coming right down to a teammate, too, and he just tipped it away and out of bounds. Florum gets it in. Back up top, Harden. Inside, back to Florum. Working against Hoberty. Shots up low. Rebound, Rayburn. Quickly up to Trompke. Trompke working on the right side. Comes back top of the key. Goes over to Ahlemeyer. Inside it goes to Wood. Wood working on the block. Trying to work against Brewster. Puts a shot up. It goes. And he's fouled. That was a nice move by Brody Wood right there.
And that's there. He's bigger than anybody else right now.
Foul is on Brewster, I believe. Yep, it is. That's his first. First foul of the second quarter. Brody Wood on the night, 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. He had been hitting pretty good. Started the season bad and got up there. He's back up to 47%. Hits that one. So he's 2 of 5 tonight. Here's Hebblethwaite working against Rayburn. Off to Florum. Florum left side up high. Kicks it out to Eakins in the corner. Eakins going to try to drive. Kicks back to Hebblethwaite. He'll drive inside. Dumps it off to Brewster. Shots up, won't go. Hoberty's going to get called for the foul. His second.
Sponsors tonight: Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Runza, River Valley Services, Pinpoint Communications, NC Plus Hybrids, Marty Schaefer, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Mid-Plains Community College, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mark's Pharmacy, and Shirley K's Coffee Shop.
Brewster missed the first one. Second one coming up here, 14-10. Paxton with a 4-point lead. 6:21 left in the first half. Brewster at the free throw line. Shots on the way, swishes it. So Brewster goes 1 of 2. He's got 3 points on the night. It's a 5-point Paxton lead, 15-10. Trompke off to Ahlemeyer. Back up top, Trompke. Back to Ahlemeyer, left wing, 3 on the way. It's too hard. Rebound comes down. Trompke's got it. Back out to Ahlemeyer. He'll drive along the baseline. Goes inside to Wood. Shots up and in. Brody Wood starting to warm up. He's got 6. All here in the second quarter. Hebblethwaite off to Florum. Florum can dribble against Hoberty. Gets top of the key, kicks it off to Eakins. Eakins going to take the 3. It's off the back of the rim, won't go. Ahlemeyer pulls down the rebound.
Good rebound.
Ahlemeyer quickly up the floor. Gives it off to Rayburn. Now to Trompke. Goes into Hoberty at the free throw line. Hoberty down the lane. Drives inside. Puts it up. Misses it. And he's going to tip the ball away from Florum. Gets his own rebound. Hoberty back up top to Wood. Wood out to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer thought about back inside. Hoberty's got it at the elbow. Back up top to Trompke. Right side, Rayburn. Wide open 3. Misses it badly. Rebound comes down to Harden. Up the floor he comes. Almost got it stolen away from behind by Ahlemeyer. Down inside it goes to Brewster, and he puts it up and in. Brewster with 5 points now. 17-12. Back to a 5-point lead. The Trojans had it down to 3. Here's Ahlemeyer. Down in the corner on the far side. Comes back up top to Trompke. Trompke at the elbow, kicks it out to Rayburn. Back to Trompke. Over to Ahlemeyer. Back up top, Trompke. Trompke off to Rayburn. Wide open 3 again. Misses it again badly. Hoberty tips the rebound away, and it's on the floor. And Hoberty's got it. And we're going to have a jump ball to belong to the Paxton Tigers.
Paxton knows who they want to guard. They're not going to let Trompke get a lot of shots. They're going to let Rayburn and Ahlemeyer take them until they start knocking them down in a little more frequency, and then they might get some room. But Trompke's not going to get much room at this stage of the game.
Ruggles back into the ball game. Hoberty will take a seat for the Trojans. 17-12 your score. Paxton with the lead. 4:40 left here in the first half. Trojans ice cold right now. Harden comes back to Eakins. Eakins drives, kicks it back out to Harden. He traveled. Drives inside, puts the shot up and in. Wow. They called that little drag on Ahlemeyer a little bit ago. He looked like he did, and Harden shuffled both feet there. Here's Ahlemeyer inside to Brody Wood at the short corner. Back up top, Trompke wide open 3. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Brody Wood skies up, gets a rebound, shoots, misses. Florum pulls down the rebound for the Tigers. Up the floor it comes. Here's Harden inside, and Eakins has it. It's up against Trompke, shoots, and scores. It is all Paxton right now. They lead at 21-12. Trompke into Ruggles. Back to Trompke. Left side, Ahlemeyer. Trying to go down to Wood, and another steal by Hebblethwaite. Into the hands of Harden. Up to Hebblethwaite. He's going to try to drive. Nobody there, and he's going to... Brody Wood's going to get called for a foul going against Hebblethwaite. Brody Wood picks up his second.
Cambridge does not look good in transition, and they do not look good in half-court offense.
So you're saying they don't look good?
They don't look real good.
Can't make a shot right now. Ice cold. They scored 5 points here in the second quarter. So they missed a lot of shots. Hebblethwaite misses the first free throw. Brewster back in the ballgame. Florum will get to go to the bench for the Tigers. Brohdey checking back in. Brody Wood will come out for the Trojans. Wood's done some good things on the offensive boards, Kevin, but he's just not making the shots right now. He does lead the Trojans with 6. Hebblethwaite misses the second one. Rayburn pulls down the rebound. Quickly up the floor. Back to Trompke. Trompke going to work to the left. Gets it to Ahlemeyer on the wing. Ahlemeyer back up top to Trompke. Long NBA-style three. Buries it.
He had to back up a long ways to get that one.
Trompke with his first basket of the night. 21-15 now. 6-point Tiger lead. Here's Coppersmith off to Eakins. Eakins going to try to drive. Kicks it off to Hebblethwaite on the right wing. He'll drive in. Kicks it underneath to Brewster. Shots up and in.
They're getting shots on us. They really are.
Back to an 8-point lead for the Tigers. Trompke across the timeline. As good as they looked last night, they're looking equally as bad tonight. And there's a bad pass from Ahlemeyer. I don't know what he's doing there. The Trojans just not looking good. Here is Hebblethwaite. He drives inside, loses the ball. It's on the floor. And it's going to be a jump ball. Ahlemeyer's going to get tied up with Hebblethwaite. It'll be Trojan basketball.
You know, I think a lot of it is Cambridge doesn't play zone defense. You don't practice against it when you don't play it. And you get something like Paxton's thrown at you, which is a lot of stuff. You really don't know where to go with it sometimes. You get a little confused.
Florin back into the ballgame along with Wyatt Walker. Coppersmith and Harden go out for the Tigers. Here's Trompke. Back up top, and it's stolen away by Eakins. Down the lane he goes. He's fouled by Ahlemeyer. And another, you had to see Eakins coming in there. You can't throw that pass.
Nope, they're waiting for you. It's a little different. It really is. When you don't practice against something like this, it's different.
Eakins at the free throw line to shoot 2. He's not shot a free throw yet tonight. He has. He's 0 for 1.
You throw a couple away, and then you get hesitant, and then you really get in trouble.
Hits the first one. Makes it a 9-point lead. They can make it 10 here with 2:27 left in the first half. Paxton can go up by 10 with this Eakins free throw. Shot away, and he misses it. Rebound, Rayburn. Trompke across the timeline. Works to his left, goes to Ahlemeyer. Back up top to Trompke. Comes to the right side, gets it off to Rayburn. Back to Trompke. Trompke out to Ahlemeyer. Inside it goes Ruggles. Down the lane, kicks it back out to Trompke. Right side, Rayburn. He's going to drive, kicks it back out to Trompke.
Well, they're missing. They got Brohdey on the baseline, and they're missing him on the wing here. One pass, they're going to slide, and there he is.
Trompke back out to Rayburn. Rayburn going to take the three. In and out. Can't get it to go. Floor and pulls down the rebound. Out to Hebblethwaite. Up the floor. Eakins drives. Traveled. He's on the floor right now. And that's traveling again. And they're going to call a jump ball. He's rolling around. You cannot do that. Coach Shepard talking to Trompke now, but the fans wanted to travel by Eakins. Man, he took 4 steps there. Harden checks in. Walker will come out.
Paxton point guards have been taking 4 steps for decades.
Yes.
Decades. It's taught.
Florum gets it into Eakins. Eakins working on the wing. Kicks it back to Hebblethwaite. Back up top to Eakins. Back to Hebblethwaite. Knocked away, and it's out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball.
I think the Euro step didn't evolve in Europe. I think it evolved in this gym.
Well, the one down the
hall.
Here's Trompke. Going to come to the right side. Rayburn back to Trompke. Off to Ahlemeyer on the left wing. Back up top, Trompke. Comes to the right side to Rayburn. Back to Trompke. It's knocked away and goes out of bounds to stay with the Trojans. Walker checking back into the ball game. Comes back in for Harden. Trompke brings it up for the Trojans. They trail by 9, 24-15. Rayburn inside to Brohdey at the block. Brohdey off the glass. Can't get it to go.
It's there.
Hebblethwaite with the rebound.
It's there.
Down the floor. It's kicked inside to Brewster. Brewster back out, and Ruggles with the steal. Ruggles down the floor. A nice move right there. Kicks it out to Trompke. Wide open three. Got it. An assist from Ruggles. Trompke with his second three of the ball game. Back to a 6-point game now. 24-18. Paxton with the lead and the ball. And Hebblethwaite almost had it stolen. Florham's got it. Goes off to Walker. Back up top, Hebblethwaite off to Eakins. Eakins drives, kicks it back out to Walker. Right side, Hebblethwaite down in the corner. Back up top to Florham. Florham going to try to drive, kicks it out to Hebblethwaite in the corner. And it's knocked away by Ruggles. Ruggles on a foot race here. Can he get there? He cannot. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Paxton basketball, but great hands by Creighton Ruggles.
Stop here's big.
13.3 seconds left in the first half. It's 24-18 Paxton. They have the ball. They get it into Florham. Back to Hebblethwaite. Hebblethwaite working against Rayburn. Gets by him. Drives inside. Kicks it out to Walker. Back up top. Eakins wide open three. Got it. Ouch. And that's halftime.
Ouch.
27-18. Paxton leads Cambridge. Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show coming up. Coach Kaylin Hollander will be with us right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
E-statements from First Central Bank are a convenient way to receive your monthly account statement. E-statements are secure, organized, and of course, there is less paper. You can view, print, or save an e-statement securely through First Link Online Banking. When you sign up to receive your statements as e-statements, we'll deposit $10 into your account. E-statements are available on all deposit accounts. First Central Bank. Member FDIC.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work, just about anywhere, from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104 for Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you along with Kevin Martin. We got August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. Raised local, raised right here. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com or talk to these local dealers. Monty Hansen in Pinkelman, Nebraska. The North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas. Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Frack Seed in Norton, Kansas. Bow Seed in Orleans, Nebraska, and Extreme Ag in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hogemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. Now, as I said, I'm Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. And Coach, probably a disappointed locker room after this game tonight.
Oh, yes, very disappointed. It was a hard one to bite for me with the girls tonight. It was a little disappointing tonight. We didn't play the best, but it's a huge learning opportunity for us. We had a little wrinkle thrown at us at the very beginning of the game. Erin kind of woke up this morning with some side pain and had a lot of issues. Went to the doctor this morning. She thought maybe she could go. She tried to do warm up, and she came over to my bench just sobbing, and so we had to make a quick change, and that throws everybody off. And you can tell we played a hard game last night, and it just wasn't our night.
Well, Elizabeth Kubik's played quite a bit for you, so I mean, to say that, really shouldn't have thrown you off that much, but you just could not shoot tonight.
We could not buy a basket to save our life either. I don't know. I think those rims are too tight. I don't know. I'll find some excuse about the rims. But if we could have gotten a couple shots to fall on, we hardly shot out. We didn't shoot well from outside. I felt really bad for Mallory Springer because she was shooting and it looked like it was going to go in and it just wouldn't fall for her. Yeah. And I know she was getting really disappointed and frustrated. And same with her sister. She was getting frustrated too.
Yeah, Brylan missed her 4 2-foot shots, and she don't miss many. When you get the ball to her, usually it's pretty much money.
Yes, and having that game factor of not having my 2 bigs in there, it kind of changes up things. They kind of played a weird defense, and it kind of compact the middle, and we had a hard time moving the ball around and just kind of getting the offense flowing. We kind of stood a little bit, but like I said, if our shots would have fell a couple extra ones, I think it would have been a totally different game.
Oh yeah, I think so too, because the girls moved the ball well. They just didn't see. Kevin said this early in the ball game, and I agreed with him. It was like the body was moving faster than the brain.
Yes, I totally agree with that. You could tell that we were kind of maybe in a little bit of a fog from last night playing hard, and then having to come out here today with barely 24 hours of rest, and
right.
And it was frustrating because we just couldn't get what we wanted.
Yeah, and we were talking off air, and you said, we struggled defensively, but really you didn't. I mean, until the fourth quarter, they scored 15 on you, but they scored almost as many in the fourth quarter as they did the first 3 because it was 21 points. So defensively wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
And I thought Brylan did some good things on the boards there, too. So did Elizabeth. I mean, they both did pretty well on the boards, but again, just could not buy it. You cut the lead down to 1 several times, and just could not.
We just couldn't buy a basket. Third quarter was when we really struggled on offense. We could not score until super late in the third quarter, and then we just couldn't get nothing going. And we kind of came back again in the fourth quarter. I told the girls it's going to be a battle. And then late in the game, I just think we got tired, and we were losing our men at times, and we just weren't there. And then when Bailey fouled out, that was kind of a hard one for us. She brings a lot of energy. Right. She helps on defense really well. She's a very good defensive player. And she maybe wasn't making shots tonight on offense, but she was creating what we needed to on offense at times.
And not only that, but she's a great rebounder.
Oh, God, yes. I love watching her rebound. She always finds the ball.
Shortest person on the floor, and halftime she might be the leading rebounder for both teams. So.
Yes.
Well, Coach, coming up, now you're off till Tuesday the 2nd. So not a long break, but a little bit of a rest period here. And Norton, Kansas coming to town. Always a tough team. Talk to us about Norton.
Norton, it was a battle last year when we played them, and they didn't lose a whole lot of people. They're kind of the same team coming back. I think it'll be a battle game. We have to come out and show up. We might have to make some adjustments depending on if Erin's going to be there or not. If we just come out and play good, solid defense, and if we can make some buckets early and get some confidence going on the offensive end, I think we can pull it.
You need to get her down and see Brett Cabelli.
We talked about that.
There's sports injuries. So you got to get her down.
We talked about that.
Brett and Adam, get them healed up down there. Get these Trojans back on the floor. So, Coach, thanks for coming up and talking to us. Unfortunately, you didn't get the win tonight, but let's go get one Tuesday night.
Will do.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. Let's take a break. We'll be right back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200. Foster Sales of Bartley sells and services Walker mowers. Come in or call Foster Sales to schedule a test drive, or they can even bring it to you. Here's the best part. They even have inventory and parts on hand, such as blades, belts, oil, filters, pulleys, and more. Walker mowers have the out front advantage and innovative attachments such as dethatcher, rotary brush, and a loader bucket. They even have multi-decks as well. Walker also has financing available. Want to know more about a Walker mower? Visit with Foster Sales. Look them up on Facebook and YouTube. Walker Mower from Foster Sales. When you want fast, easy, beautiful mowing.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show. Hoegemeyer Seeds, here's to the locals raised right here in the Western Corn Belt. We help them grow stronger. Learn more about the right seed from your local dealer. Monty Hansen in Binkham, Nebraska, the North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas. Moline Seed and Fencing, Gothenburg, Nebraska. Frack Seed in Norton, Kansas. Bose Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. And, of course, Extreme Ag right there in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hoegemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. Halftime stats tonight. First of all, for the Paxton Tigers, Josh Eakins leads the Tigers with 14 points. He's 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Noah Coppersmith with 2, both from the charity stripe. He's 2 of 2 from there. Ethan Harden with 2. Tanner Hebblethwaite has not scored. He went 0 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half. Jasper Brewster with 7. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Kobe Florum with 2. He did not shoot a free throw, excuse me. Tigers go 4 of 9 in the first half, 44%. For the Trojans tonight, Carson Trompke has 6 to lead the Trojans. Him and both Brohdey Wood both with 6. Brohdey went 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Creighton Ruggles with 3. Brady Ahlemeyer with 3 for the Trojans. They go 2 of 5 in the first half, 40% from the charity stripe. Foul-wise, Ethan Harden, Tanner Hebblethwaite, Jasper Brewster with 1 for the Tigers. Maddox McConnell with 2. For the Trojans, it's Carson Trompke, Brady Ahlemeyer, and Hodge Rayburn with 1. Ben Hoberty and Brody Wood with 2. It was 12-7 Paxton after the first quarter. They outscored the Trojans 15-6 in the second to take a 27-18 halftime lead. Trojans will have the ball to start the third. Carson Trompke, Brady Ahlemeyer, Creighton Ruggles, Brody Wood, Ben Hoberty out there. It's Harden, Eakins, Florum, McConnell, and Hebblethwaite out there for the Tigers. Here's Ahlemeyer from the free throw line, drills it. Perfect. Swish right from the free throw line, 27-20. Hebblethwaite, guarded by Ruggles, kicks it off to Eakins. Kicks it out here. This is Harden. Harden gets inside, gets it off to Hebblethwaite. Hebblethwaite back out top to Eakins. Eakins out to Harden. Harden drives down the middle of the lane. Foul called. Who's this on? He said Harden to the free throw line to shoot 2. The foul's on Ahlemeyer, his second. First foul of the second half belongs to the Trojans.
They didn't do much there. They just kind of weaved them and warm out.
Here's Harden at the free throw line. Shot's on the way. He misses it.
They did not look good.
No.
Put that in the memory bank for later.
Harden gets the ball back from the referee. Shot's on the way. It's off the back of the rim. Rolls around and it falls. Wow.
Got it all the rim.
3 points for Harden now. 28-28 point Paxton lead. Trompke off the left side to Ahlemeyer. Inside to Hoberty. Backdoor pass inside to Wood. Shots off the glass. Won't go. Tipped around. It goes almost in the basket. Hoberty gets the rebound. Makes a move. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Florum has the rebound and Hoberty takes it away from him. Down the lane he goes. Puts it in.
That's a big effort right there. That's a big one.
Ben Hoberty's first basket of the ball game closes the gap to 6. 28-22 Paxton. Harden on the right wing. Back up top to Florum. Florum up to Hebblethwaite, almost threw it away. Hebblethwaite, we're going to have a screen. Florum's going to get called for the foul right here, tripping Ruggles. The second foul, the first foul on Florum, first team foul.
Coach Shepard's made some really nice adjustments at halftime. The first 2 sets coming out on offense have looked really good. It's totally different than what they did in the first half.
Trompke off to Ahlemeyer here. And
I don't get that.
I don't either. I did not see a travel there by Ahlemeyer, and they call it again. That's the second time that he's spinning around saying, my foot is not moving. And
they're letting a lot less go.
Here is Hebblethwaite. Hebblethwaite loses the ball. Picks it back up, gets it off to Florum. Florum kicks it over to Eakins. Eakins going to try to drive. Kicks it back out to Hebblethwaite. Off to Harden. Harden comes back up top. Gets it to Florum on the left side up high. Gets inside. Almost stolen away. Gets it down inside now to McConnell. And he puts a shot up and in. McConnell's first basket.
He didn't play the whole second quarter. So let's see what kind of impact he can have.
Back to an 8-point Paxton lead. Allmeyer back to Trompke. Trompke skip pass over to Ruggles. Down inside to Wood and stolen away by Hebblethwaite. He throws it right up to Trompke though. Don't know where he was throwing it. There wasn't a white jersey around him. Inside it goes Wood. Wood into the middle. Puts a shot up left-handed. Won't go. Tips the ball away and it goes out of bounds.
Boy, he's got the same disease that the girls had at 2 feet. He can't get it in the basket.
Not really getting squared up though.
No, and it's physical. You got to go strong.
Hebblethwaite working against Ruggles. Left side. Hands it off to Eakins. Eakins trying to work against Trompke. Drives inside. Kicks it out to Harden. Harden traveled. They didn't call that. Here's Hebblethwaite inside. Puts a shot up and got it. 10-point Paxton lead now with 5:37 left in the third. Allmeyer wide open three. Buries it. Allmeyer with 8 points now in the ball game.
It's looking easier, at least from an offensive standpoint. It's looking easier.
Ruggles all over Hebblethwaite. Great defense here. Gets it off to Florum. Florum going to hand it off to Eakins. No, he doesn't. Kicks it back out here to Harden. Harden gets it off to Hebblethwaite. Hebblethwaite tries to drive. Gets it inside. Kicks it back out to Harden. Wide open three. Got it.
Oh, didn't see that coming.
His first three of the ball game makes it 35-25. Back to a 10-point game. Trompke off to Ruggles. Throws it away right in the hands of Eakins.
Man, those first two sets look so good. Now they've just kind of reverted again.
Eakins off to Hebblethwaite. Back to Eakins. 4:44 left in the third. Paxton by 10, and they have the ball. Here's Eakins. Runs into Hoberty. Gets it back out to Harden. Harden off to Hebblethwaite. He'll drive. Kicks it inside. It's knocked away into the hands of Brody Wood. Off to Ruggles. Ruggles bringing it down the floor. Looking around. Kicks it back up top to Trompke into Hoberty at the free throw line. Hoberty with the nice move. Step through move. Can't get it to go. Wood with the rebound. And they're going to call Brody Wood for a foul. Brody Wood picks up his third.
Ouch. A result of not making shots again, though. I mean, it goes back to that.
Florum out of the ball game. In comes Brewster for the Tigers. Full court press here from the Trojans. Hebblethwaite guarded by Ruggles. Ruggles doing a good job really making him move here. Eakins with it now.
Multiple ball handlers for Paxton makes it hard.
Eakins almost lost the ball. Gets it up. Gets it to Harden. Harden guarded by Allmeyer. Kicks it back up top to Brewster. Left side it goes Hebblethwaite. Hebblethwaite. Skip pass. Eakins going to take the three. Off the rim. Won't go. Ruggles pulls down the rebound for the Trojans. Up the floor comes Trompke. Trompke driving along the baseline is going to be fouled. It's on Eakins or Brewster?
Eakins, I think.
It is. Eakins picks up his first. Trompke to inbound it. Brody Wood on the box all by himself. Three on the other side. Going to lob it into Allmeyer. Allmeyer comes back up top. Wide open Ruggles. Right side goes to Trompke.
He got hooked.
Drive again. Shot won't go. Rebound comes down to Harden. Harden quickly up the floor to Eakins. Eakins going in against Ruggles. Puts the shot up and it falls. Wow. Rolls all the way around and finally fell. 12-point Paxton lead, 37-25. Trompke off to Ruggles. Back to Trompke. Top of the key. Comes to the left side. Allmeyer inside to Wood. Wood working against McConnell. Puts a shot up. Won't go. Brewster with the rebound. Down the floor, Harden. Up with the shot. Can't get it to go. Trompke pulls down the rebound for the Trojans. 3 minutes left here in the third. 37-25 Paxton. Ruggles drives inside. He's fouled. Brewster's going to pick up his second.
I think Creighton's going to have to get going again like he did last night. They're going to need a little boost in the scoring department here.
Trompke to inbound it. Ruggles and Allmeyer at the blocks. Going to get it into Wood, down at the block, working against McConnell, puts a shot up and in. Brody Wood with the basket, he's got 8.
Offhand, maybe he needs to switch hands.
Here is Hubblethwaite coming up against Ruggles. Going to hand it off to Walker, who's checked into the ball game for Hardin. Off to Brewster. Brewster down the lane. Going to get a foul called here on the Trojans. That's on Hoberty, his 3rd.
They're going to have to defend that a little different because they're just turning the corner on them and going.
Box set here from the Tigers. McConnell to inbound it. Gets it into Hubblethwaite. Up top, Walker goes inside. Brewster out in the middle of the lane. Shoots and scores. Wow.
We couldn't get one of those good if we had to.
39-27 now. Trompke. Working up top. Kicks it up and he throws it away. Right to Hubblethwaite. Hubblethwaite up the floor. Working against Ruggles. And he drives into Ruggles with the steal. Kicks it up ahead to Allmeyer. 2-on-1 break. Allmeyer drives down inside, kicks it to Hoberty, and it's off his knee and out of bounds. Allmeyer's got to create some separation there. Timeout by the Tigers. We'll take one with them. 39-27. Trojans trail it by 12. 2:11 left in the 3rd. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Acres, your premier John Deere dealer, has the largest selection of late model equipment in the Midwest. And for a limited time, Acres is offering low-rate financing on all 2021 and 2022 S and X Series combines and 8 Series tractors. Qualified buyers can earn 3.9% financing for 60 months. And as an added bonus for your holiday season, if you purchase one of Acres' eligible machines before December 31st, you'll get a $5,000 gift card from Shields. Go to acres.com to learn more.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Kevin Martin back here live from Paxton. Oxmiller back at the studios in the Cook. 39-27. Trojans trail by 12. 2:11 left in the 3rd. Paxton with the ball going left to right. Hubblethwaite. Going to get it into Eakins. Eakins making his way up the floor. Kicks it out to Hubblethwaite. Hubblethwaite back up top to Eakins. Almost, and they're going to call Trompke with a foul here. Wow. That's kind of ticky-tack.
This is kind of hard for the kids to play. It's just not consistent. It's just one way, and then it's another way, and then you can't do this, and then you can't do that. You can't.
So Brewster to inbound it. Goes in the backcourt to Eakins. Eakins coming across half court. Guarded by Trompke. Gets it off to Hubblethwaite. Back out to Walker. Walker loses the ball, but it's picked up here by Brewster. Off to Hubblethwaite. Hubblethwaite going to try to drive. Tries to get it inside to McConnell. Can't do it. Back out to Walker. Now Brewster on the right wing. Skip past to McConnell. Guarded by Wood. Wood with 3 fouls. Got to be careful. Turnaround jumper won't go. Ball tipped her over by Brewster. And now the ball's tipped around and Wood picks up the rebound. Man, Trojans got lucky there. Lack of hustle on that first missed shot. Trompke going to work inside. Gets it out to Allmeyer. Inside it goes to Wood. We got a foul by McConnell, his 3rd. So both big men with 3. Wood for the Trojans, McConnell for the Tigers.
I don't think either one of them, Cambridge or Paxton's big guys, know what they can do and what they can't. That's the problem.
Florham checks into the ball game. McConnell will go out. Box set for the Tigers, or for the Trojans, excuse me. Trompke inbound it. Going to get it into Hoberty. He puts a shot up and in. Ben Hoberty with 4 points now for the Trojans.
He's going to have to get some more.
Cuts it to 10. Hubblethwaite working against Allmeyer. Trying to drive inside. Kicks it back up top to Florham. Florham off to Walker. Walker over to Eakins. Eakins going to try to drive. Kicks it back out to Florham in the corner. Back to Eakins. Eakins will drive baseline. Gets inside against Wood. Shoots and scores. I think Wood should have went to the ground right there. Might have drawn the charge. Since he stayed up, he didn't. Back to a 12-point lead, 41-29. Ruggles, top of the key, over to Trompke. Trompke throws it over to Allmeyer. About threw it away. Back to Trompke, inside to Hoberty. Out to Ruggles, wide open 3. Missed it. Rebound, Wood. Didn't have his hands up or he would have had the rebound. It's one thing you get taught when you rebound. And here's a steal by Hoberty. Down the floor he goes, working against Hubblethwaite. Spins, gets it inside, and he's fouled. Great play by Hoberty. Senior finally coming to life here.
Sponsors tonight, M&B Bank, Luckenauer Jones Mortuary, Cope Ridge Seeds, Huxall Seeds, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Foster Sales, First State Bank.
Brohdey at the free throw line to shoot 2, trying to cut into this 12-point lead. Hits the first one. 5 points for Brohdey. All of them here in the second half. Florham and Walker go out.
It seems like Ben's getting in spaces where he's got more opportunities than some of the other guys tonight.
Yes.
He's just going to have to finish them.
Brohdey's second one on the way. In and out. Can't get it to go. Trompke has the rebound. Back out to Ruggles. Inside. Skip pass over to Ahlemeyer. Working down in the corner. Comes back up top. Kicks it over and tried to get it to Trompke instead of making the simple pass to Ruggles. Here comes Eakins down the lane. Misses the shot. Rebound Harden. He puts it up in the end. At the buzzer, shot's no good. 43-30, a 13-point Paxton lead going into the fourth. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Happy holidays from each of us at Waypoint Bank. We want to thank you for your trust in us, and we wish you and your family good health and great prosperity in the coming year. Thinking you need a new piece of equipment to finish out 2023? You need a bank that specializes in ag loans. A bank where many of our team grew up harvesting and understand your needs. A bank that's been providing financial assistance and guidance since 1883. Branches in Cozad, Eustis, Cambridge, Clay Center, and Imperial. Waypoint Bank, guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
First State Insurance in Cambridge, your hometown team. First State Insurance is your local resource in Nebraska for the best and most affordable personal, commercial, and farm insurance products. For insurance outside the box, talk to one of their local independent agents. Let First State Insurance be your first choice for insurance. Their agents work with the nation's top insurance providers. As a result, they can offer you more choices, along with personalized service and the convenience of a nearby office. Call or stop by today. 308-697-3835. First State Insurance in Cambridge.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Plum, Kevin Martin back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. 43-30, Paxton with the lead and the ball to start the fourth quarter. Coppersmith gets it into Hebblethwaite. He'll bring it across the timeline, be picked up by Ahlemeyer. Hebblethwaite going to be double teamed. They kick it off to Eakins. Eakins double team now. Back to Hebblethwaite. Down to the corner goes. This is Harden. Back up top, Hebblethwaite. Playing a run and jump right now, and Coppersmith's going to get fouled by Rayburn. Rayburn's second. It's like playing a little run and jump, Kevin.
I like it. Got to try something here.
Paxton to inbound it. Going to have a line right down the free throw lane here. They get it in. This is Hebblethwaite. Back out. It's knocked away by Rayburn, but picked up by Coppersmith. And now Rayburn knocks it away again, but this time it goes out of bounds.
Down 13, you really got to go right now.
Yeah.
And you got to just start chipping away.
Well, this is when Maywood Hayes Center took it to Paxton. They were down 10 going into the fourth. Maywood Hayes Center came back and won. Trojans beat the Wolves last night. They get it in. Hebblethwaite. Spin move, middle of the lane, puts a shot up, got it.
That was easy. Too easy.
4 points for Hebblethwaite. 45-30 now, 15-point Paxton lead. Here's Rayburn. Back to Trompke, and Rayburn didn't even look at the basket.
Look at it.
Here's Ruggles inside. Back out. Ahlemeyer, wide open three. He's got to get it, got it. And he's fouled.
No, they called it somewhere else.
Does the basket count?
Yep.
So Ahlemeyer gets the three. He's got 11. The foul is on number 10, Eakins. And it's going to be Trojan basketball underneath the basket. This is a big swing right here. If they can get another three.
Get anything.
Yeah, another basket even. Brohdey back into the ballgame. Rayburn will go to the bench. I think Coach Shepard's going to tell him, if you're not going to look to shoot, we don't need you on the floor. Trompke, the inbound, a box set from the Trojans. They get it in. Ahlemeyer in the right corner. Shoots a three. It's short. And Wood gets the rebound, and we're going to have a foul here. Oh, they're going to call this on Brody Wood. Trojan fans go absolutely nuts here.
That was not good.
Wood picks up his fourth. Hebblethwaite going to work it up the floor. Picked up by Ahlemeyer. It's across the timeline. Down inside, Ahlemeyer knocks it away from behind, but it goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Trojan basketball off of Hebblethwaite. Coach Harden doesn't like the call, so nobody happy with the referees right now. Brohdey gets it into Trompke. And he's going to be fouled by Coppersmith. And that was a good play by Trompke. He just stopped and let Coppersmith run him over.
He's smiling.
Third foul against Paxton here in the third period, or fourth period. Oh, excuse me, just a second. Both teams with 2 here. Ruggles gets it into Trompke. Brings it back up, across the top of the key, gets it to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer into Brohdey. Brohdey back out, wide open. Creighton Ruggles, 3 short.
Flat.
And rebound is on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball to belong to the Trojans.
Ruggles' shot's got no legs tonight. It's just flat.
Trompke to inbound it. Box set out of the Trojans. Get it into Brohdey at the block. Gets McConnell, and Brohdey puts it in. 7 points for Brohdey. Back to a 10-point ball game now. Eakins going to bring it up for the Tigers. Eakins gets by Trompke. Gets it inside McConnell. Blocked from behind by Trompke. Up ahead it goes. Brohdey down the lane. Going to work up against Hebblethwaite. He's going to draw the foul. Hebblethwaite picks up his second. Brohdey to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Sponsors tonight for Central Bank, Fall Motor Company, Doyle Auto Repair, Cross Creek Golf Links, Scribelli Physical Therapy, Community Hospital, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Custom Farming, Brighting Truck and Trailer, Amateurs Bar and Grill, and Acres Equipment of McCook. Thank you very much.
Brohdey shot a little flat there, and he misses the first one. These are big ones. You got to hit this one. You got to get it within under 10 here. Clock stops. 6.5 left in the game. Trojans trail by 9.
It looks better. It makes it, for some reason, 1 point from 9 and 10 looks a lot better.
Here is Hebblethwaite working his way up the floor. Working against Ahlemeyer on the right wing, and he's going to be timeout called here by the Tigers. 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30. 45-36 Paxton. 6:23 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
If you have an appointment at a specialty clinic in North Platte or in Kearney, and if you're not sure how you're going to get there, Tri-Valley Health System Public Transportation is happy to transport passengers from within their normal service area to destinations outside their service area for specialty medical appointments or even for personal shopping. To schedule your ride Monday through Friday with Tri-Valley Public Transportation and to see if they service your area, call 308-697-1164. 697-1164. Tri-Valley Health System.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Ford, Kevin Martin back here with you, along with August Miller at the studios. 45-36, Paxton, 6:20 left in the game. Hebblethwaite hands it off to Harden. Harden working up top, gets it off to Eakins. Now back to Harden. Harden down inside to Florum. Florum spinning around, kicks it off to Hebblethwaite. Hebblethwaite, middle of the lane, over the top of Wood, banks it in.
That was tough.
6 points for Hebblethwaite and back to an 11-point ball game. Trompke working, gets it to Brohdey, back out to Ahlemeyer, wide open 3 is off the rim, won't go, and Eakins pulls down the rebound. Nobody on the backside for the Trojans there. Eakins going to be double teamed, gets out of it, gets down to the corner, comes back up top to Hebblethwaite. Hebblethwaite.
Cambridge is zoned up.
Kicks it off to Harden. Harden back out to Eakins. He's going to drive. Short corner shot over the top of Trompke. Off the rim, won't go. And the rebound comes down to McConnell. He has it knocked away, and Trompke's got it. Trompke trying to go the distance. 1-on-1, and he's going to... They're going to call a travel here.
And it wasn't. It wasn't.
He did not take the extra step, and it was actually a foul.
It was just a Euro step that we see every single game, and I don't know.
Hebblethwaite going to try to get it in, gets it into Florum. Florum going to work against Brohdey, hands it back off to Hebblethwaite. Hebblethwaite across the timeline, gets into the middle of the lane, turns, kicks it back out to Eakins. Eakins off to Harden. Harden going to shoot the 3. It's off the back of the rim, misses it. Trompke pulls down the rebound. Trojans quickly up the floor. Trompke on the right side, gets down to the short corner, turns, kicks it back up top to Brohdey. Brohdey going to drive inside and loses the ball. Oh, he had a great move, and he was going to have the easy basket, lost the ball.
Cambridge is going to scramble the rest of the game. Live or die, they're going to scramble. They're full court.
They get it into Eakins. Eakins going to kick it back over to Hebblethwaite. Hebblethwaite back to Eakins.
Takes a lot of energy to do what they're trying to do.
Here's Harden. Gets it back inside to Hebblethwaite. Back pass to McConnell. Shots up and in. 13-point lead now for the Tigers. 49-36. 4:35 left in the game. Here's Ruggles. Back up top to Trompke. Trompke. Going to skip pass over. Stolen away by Hebblethwaite. You can't throw that pass.
I think the tank's running out.
Ahlemeyer picks up his third foul.
It kind of looks like the effort from last night starting.
Yeah.
They're running out of gas.
Florham to inbound it. Gets it into Hebblethwaite. 1-3-1 defense from the Trojans here. This is Harden. Going to come back to kick it back up top to Eakins. Back over to Harden. Harden down to Florham in the corner. He's double teamed. And he's trying to go, and we got a timeout called here by the Tigers. 49-36 your score. Paxton with the lead. 4:12 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio. 102 on KZMC.
MNB, families are different. MNB.
Community involvement has always been important to us. One way we show that is by supporting our local schools. Whether it's cheering them on from the stands or taking part in community programs, you'll always find MNB rooting for the home team. Good luck to all the area student athletes this sports season. Your fans at MNB are behind you all the way. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, families are different. MNB.
The most coverage lives here.
102.1 KZMC. Trent Ford, Kevin Martin back here with you once again. 49-36 your score. Paxton leads it. 4:12 left in the ballgame. Paxton has the ball underneath their own basket. Florham gets it into Hebblethwaite. At the block, shoots and misses it. And rebound tipped away from Wood. And it's going to be Trojan basketball. Brohdey gets it into Trompke. Trompke to Ruggles. Right back to Trompke. It's tipped away, but Trompke runs it down in the backcourt. Trompke for a long three. Off the rim, won't go. Brohdey had the rebound. Lost it. Ruggles picks it up. Ruggles drives. Gets inside against McConnell. Reverse layup, and he's fouled by Hebblethwaite. And he'll go to the free throw line. Third foul on Hebblethwaite. And it'll be Ruggles at the free throw line to shoot two. Ruggles with 3 points on the night. On the season, he is a 46% free throw shooter.
Have to score now with the clock stopped.
3:51 left, down by 13. These are two big free throws. First one's on the way, and he missed it.
Shot's been flat tonight. He's taken a lot of shots that just didn't look quite right.
Timeout by the Trojans. We'll take one with them. 49-36. Trojans trail it with 3:51 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union. You belong.
It's the season of savings at Midwest Liberty FCU. Our CD rates are sure to make your spirits brighter this holiday season. Pick from 9, 19, or 25-month terms, ranging from 5.25% to 5.35% annual percentage yield, with a minimum deposit of $500. Cheerful savings and merry moments. Jingle all the way to Midwest Liberty FCU, where you belong.
You belong.
A member of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Ford, Kevin Martin back here with you live from Paxton. Trojans trail here, 49-36, 3:51 left in the game. We got August Miller back at the studios in McCook doing a fabulous job again this evening. Trojan girls fell earlier tonight. In the game they really think they probably should have won. They were pretty disappointed after that one. They just could not buy a basket tonight. Boys kind of in the same situation, Kevin.
Yeah, it's getting real obvious that Paxton did not play last night. Their legs look a lot better. And our guys are just really starting to go on fumes, it looks like.
Ruggles at the free throw line for his second free throw. They trail by 13. He drills it. 4 points for Creighton Ruggles now. Makes it a 12-point ball game. Hebblethwaite to inbound it. Trying to get it into Eakins. Can't do it. Gets it into Florham. Florham, double team, trying to find somebody. Now gets it off to Eakins.
Got to get a 10-second here.
And that is,
we're
going to call a timeout. Man, that had to be
close.
Really close, because we're down to 3:41. I don't remember what it was when we stopped there.
No, it was 3. Okay.
So, full timeout. We'll take one with them. 49-37 Paxton, 3:41 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Can you feel it? The feeling of starting something new. The feeling of success. At Mid-Plains Community College, our instructors are ready and willing to support you on every step of your educational journey. Whether you're just starting out or changing careers, MPCC can help you transform your future. Learn more by visiting our website at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu.
A member of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Ford, Kevin Martin back here with you. August Miller back at the studios in Milton. We're live here at Paxton. Paxton leads Cambridge 49-37. 3:41 left in the game, and they have the ball going left to right. Hebblethwaite gets it into Eakins. Eakins working against Ruggles. Working up the right side, and Ruggles is going to get called for a foul. Wow. Ruggles' first foul of the night. He's shaking his head like, I didn't do that. His first foul, both teams with 4 now. We're going to shoot free throws the rest of this ball game with the foul. And Hebblethwaite trying to get it in, gets it into Florham. Florham back to Hebblethwaite. Up the floor it comes. This is Harden. Harden's going to drive inside, kicks it off to McConnell. Shots up and in.
Very fundamental basketball right there.
So a 14-point lead now for the Tigers. Trompke coming over, and it's knocked away by Eakins. It's on the floor. Florham dives for it. And now Trompke has it. We're going to have a jump ball.
Good hustle by the big guy for Paxton.
It's going to be Paxton basketball. Carson Trompke trying to say he called a timeout, but they're not giving it to him. Trojans have 3 left. Paxton has 2. Hebblethwaite going to get it into Harden. Harden drives, going to go to the right side, puts it up, misses it. Wood pulls down the rebound. Off to Hoberty. Trojans working up the floor quickly. Hoberty hands it off to Allmeyer. Back to Trompke. Trompke at the top of the key, comes left side. Ruggles going to try to drive. Hebblethwaite stops him. Gets inside, turns, kicks it back up top to Trompke. Trompke inside, puts it up against McConnell. Poor shot, didn't go. And Trompke gets the rebound. We're going to have a jump ball called. And it'll be Trojan basketball. 51-37, Paxton by 14. 2:55 left in the game. Trompke with the box set from the Trojans. Going to get it into Ruggles. Almost stolen. Ruggles off to Allmeyer. Trojans have got to score. You don't have time to mess around. Inside, Hoberty. Hoberty back out to Allmeyer. Wide open 3. Got it. Allmeyer with 14 for the Trojans. Cuts the lead to 11. Eakins trying to work up the floor. Kicks it back over to Hebblethwaite. Hebblethwaite up to Florham. On the wing here. Florham going to drive. Goes in against Wood. He's charged. Florham with the second foul. Brody Wood draws the charge. That was a smart play by Brody Woods. Keep your ground. You don't have to block the shot, young man. The charge will be just as good.
Bucket here, and we're live. Barely, but we're alive.
51-40 your score. Trojans trail. 2.5 left in the game. Trompke down the floor. Working up top. Goes to the top of the key. Kicks it off to Ruggles. And Ruggles is going to be fouled by Hebblethwaite, and that's his fourth.
2 free throws.
Ruggles will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 on the night. He's 1 of 2. These are big ones now, Kevin. You got to make these.
You're in the game. You make these. I kind of wrote him off, but
no, that's his 5th. That I missed one of his too.
Oh,
so Hebblethwaite's done,
and he's a primary ball handler too.
Yep, and he fouls out with 6 points, 0 of 2 from the free throw line on the night. Ruggles, swish. 5 points for Creighton Ruggles. 51-41.
Hang in there, fellas.
Ruggles' second one, got them both. He's got 6. Trojans back within 9. Game's not over. Eakins quickly up the floor, guarded by Trompke. Going to drive inside, kicks it off to McConnell. He traveled. Oh, my goodness. How did they not call that?
That hurts.
Coach Shepard doing the travel signal right there. And, man, that was crazy. Brohdey inside. Going to kick it back out to Ahlemeyer in the corner. And timeout called here by the Trojans. 2:03 left in the game. It's 53-42 Paxton. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Looking for that great course with lush fairways and fast, pure rolling greens? Looking for that course whose price doesn't break your pocketbook? Well, look no further than Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge. Tough enough to challenge the best golfers and easy enough to bring the whole family. A great golf course and a great price. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page and website for upcoming tournaments and other events. Call the clubhouse for more information at 308-697-4768. Your jewel of the Southwest. Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Go on to one KZMC. Trent Fulton, Kevin Martin back here with you. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. 53-42. Paxton leads Cambridge. 2:03 left in the game. Trojans with the ball underneath their own basket. Going to try to get it in. Throws it to Wood. He can't get it. And Ahlemeyer's got it. He's fouled by Harden. So Ahlemeyer to the free throw line. Ahlemeyer on the season, 67% from the charity stripe.
Clock stops.
Yep, once again, big ones here. Got the lead back to 9. And Ahlemeyer misses it.
Gotta have it.
Got to make this one. Brohdey Wood comes out of the ballgame. Hodge Rayburn will check in. They're probably going to start fouling here. And with Wood having 4 fouls, you don't want him to foul out. Also need another three-point shooter on the floor. Ahlemeyer misses them both.
That
Rebound
hurts.
Florum.
That hurts.
And off to Eakins. Eakins working up, gets across the timeline. Working inside, kicks it out to Brewster. Back up top, Florum. Now Eakins working up top, and he's going to be fouled by Ruggles. So Eakins will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. On the night, he is 1 of 3. .146 left in the ball game. Eakins hits it. 19 points for Josh Eakins. Wood back into the ball game. Rayburn out. Eakins free throw. Got it. 20 points for Josh Eakins, and that's a 13-point ball game at the minute 45 left. Here's Trompke on the right wing. Spins, kicks over to Ruggles. Ruggles inside to Wood. Wood working down inside, going to go up against McConnell, puts a shot up and in. Brohdey Wood with 10.
Now you got to find number 12, I think.
And it's a stolen away by Brohdey Wood off the Trompke. Wide open 3. Got it! Trompke drills a 3. Timeout, Trojans. Hey, we're back in the ball game. It's now 55-47, an 8-point game. Let's keep it right here. Wow, Kevin, things turned drastically right there on the Trojan defense. A steal by Brohdey Wood. And then Trompke hits the 3. It's 55-47. We got an 8-point game with a minute 21 left.
You can play a little defense yet. I don't know how long he wants to go without fouling, but you can play a little and try to get steals.
I think you got to look to foul Harden or...
Well, 12. Who was 12?
That was Harden.
Yeah, his free throws did not look good.
Florum has not shot a free throw yet tonight.
Right.
He has not even really looked to shoot. He had the one easy basket underneath the basket, so he might be another one to look to
Has Maddox been to the line? I don't know that he has either.
Maddox McConnell has not been to the line, no.
Those guys that haven't been there, those are always good options, too, because they haven't had a look at it from there yet. But
Eakins is not one you want to foul, that's for sure.
No,
and Brewster's, he's 1 of 2. But he looked pretty good on both of his. I don't know if you want to foul him either.
But again, you've got a chance here to go all-out steal here. It's always a preference from a coach. It just depends how long you want to go before you start fouling. But, the game is physical enough that you could probably get away with something, too, if you get lucky. So
Coppersmith to inbound it. He'll try to get it into Eakins. 55-47 your score. Trojans trail. And Coppersmith's going to get it into Eakins. Eakins dribbling down the floor, and they're going to have to double-team him here and try to get something. And he's going to be fouled by Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer picks up his 4th. Brohdey Wood will check back into the ball game.
I might have made him give it up before I fouled. I don't know if time-wise it would have made enough difference, but he's definitely the guy they want there.
And Ruggles was pointing at Eakins' foot, saying he was standing on the line. The referee not up on the free throw line. They're both back here, Kevin. That doesn't make much sense. Usually you got one right on the line to look at that.
Creighton's looking at it like, man, he's on it.
And the referee is 2 foot back. He can't see that foot. And Eakins hits them both. That's 22 points for him. Here's Trompke. Top of the key, 3 on the way. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Rebound off of Paxton. It's going to stay with the Trojans. 10-point ball game, 1:09 left in the game. Trojans not giving up.
They are not. They are not.
Trompke to inbound it. And try to get it in. They get it into Ruggles. It's tipped away, but he keeps it. Back to Trompke. On the wing. Inside it goes to Brohdey. Brohdey back to Ruggles. Down the corner, Ahlemeyer. Got to get that, catch it, and shoot. Ruggles back to Trompke. He's going to drive. He's going to shoot the 3 on a floater. It won't go. Rebound comes down to Eakins, or to Coppersmith, and he's fouled. Trompke fouls him. Trompke's 3rd. Coppersmith has not shot a free throw yet tonight either.
Not a great look for Trompke, but you got to get one up. That's for sure.
I looked at the wrong one. Coppersmith has shot. He's 2 of 2 on the night. Now this referee gets up on the line. Coppersmith hits it. Back to an 11-point lead for the Tigers. 53 seconds left. Coppersmith can make it 12 with this one. And he misses it. Rebound comes down, and it's going to be Trojan basketball.
Catch and shoot, boys. Catch and shoot.
51.9 left. Trompke with the ball across the timeline. Works to the left side. Gets it inside to Wood. Wood back out to Ruggles. Wide open 3's on the way. He misses it. Rebound to Brohdey. Back out to Ahlemeyer. 3. Got it. Ahlemeyer with 17. Season high is 18. That's his career high also. Trying to get it in, and they throw it away. 5-second call. The Trojans got it on the turnover. 58-50, an 8-point ball game. 31 seconds left. Got to get a quick 3 here, though. They get it in. Brohdey Wood, he puts it up and in. Easy basket right there. They'll take the 2.
Don't let 10 have it. Oh, we got it again.
And now we got a foul by Ahlemeyer. They're going to call a block here. The clock kept running after the whistle. Ahlemeyer is going to pick up the foul, and that is going to be his 5th. He's going to be done.
Coach Bronson Wood noticed a clock error, he thinks. And I think the referee agrees.
Yep. Putting 30 seconds back on the clock here. They'd run 8 seconds off of it.
I don't know. So the referee says 30. Paxton's coach Moreland says 27. So what are we going to end up with?
Ahlemeyer foul 27.3. Wow. I guess the coach gets to decide what it is at.
I don't think the referee knew. I don't think he's got a choice but to believe somebody because I don't think he knows.
17 points for Ahlemeyer. He fouls out of the game, 14 of them here in the second half. Hit 4 threes tonight. Todd Rayburn into the ball game for the Trojans. Eakins at the free throw line. Misses the first.
Okay.
6-point ball game, 58-52. Eakins can make it to 7 if he misses here. 2 threes for the Trojans, and they're tied. Eakins misses him, but Wood with the rebound. Quickly out to Trompke. Trompke across the timeline. Going to get a screen. Buck looks off, gets it to Rayburn. Back to Trompke. Got to take the 3. It's on the way. Got it! Trompke got it. We're in a 3-point ball game. 15 seconds left, 58-55, timeout on the floor. Let's take one with them. 15.3 left, Trojans within 3. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader.
101 KZMC, Tremple, Kevin Martin back here with you live from Paxton. On the studio, Kevin. We saw this at South Loop. Trojans trailed by 3. Trompke hit a 3, tie it up, send it to overtime. We're back here 58-55. 15.3 seconds left, so there's time.
There is time, but everything's got to happen right now. Everything's got to go your way.
You do not let Josh Eakins get the ball. And they do. And he's fouled right away by Ruggles. Wow.
Had 3 guys on him, and he got the ball.
So now you got to hope he misses them both. They're down, not much time ran off. They're down to 14-2.
I wish we had... Well, I don't know how much time should have been put back on. So if we would have got another 5 seconds.
For the 3 back to the 30.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at 17 seconds then instead of 14 here. Eakins got it. He's got 23 points. It's to a 4-point ball game now. Still not over. Eakins' second one's on the way, and you got them both. Now a 5-point game. Trompke across the timeline. Gets a screen from Brohdey.
Up too long.
He's trying to get it off. Gets a Rayburn. He puts up a 3. Not even close. It's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to end the ball game. 3.6 left. Paxton's going to win this one. 60-55 is your score. They get it in. Brewster back over to Eakins, and that's going to be the ball game. 60-55, Paxton with the win. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with the Corbelli Physical Therapy postgame show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
The loss of a loved one is undoubtedly the hardest times we face in our life. Let the caring and experienced professionals at Lockenauer Jones Mortuary support you through these difficult times. They offer a range of personalized services. You can count on the caring staff of Lockenauer Jones to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one. Call Jim today and let him help you make the many decisions that need to be made during this difficult time. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, family owned and operated. 308-697-3838.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry. A family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
At Hoegemeyer, local means something greater. From our products to our people, we know what hybrids and varieties thrive here better than anyone. And we serve our neighbors in the Western Corn Belt with nothing less than the best. World-class seed offerings, hometown pride. That's Hoegemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Call Ryan Huxell of Huxell Seeds today at 308-695-1097. That's 308-695-1097 for Huxell Seeds, 695-1097.
E-statements from First Central Bank are a convenient way to receive your monthly account statement. E-statements are secure, organized, and of course, there is less paper. You can view, print, or save an e-statement securely through First Link Online Banking. When you sign up to receive your statements as e-statements, we'll deposit $10 into your account. E-statements are available on all deposit accounts. First Central Bank. Member FDIC.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you along with Kevin Martin. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They are committed to serving the area with high-quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. Final score once again, Paxton 60, Cambridge 55, and Kevin, Trojans could have played a little better in the first three quarters. Man, they really came into life there in the fourth, scoring 25 points.
Well, you got to give the boys credit. They did empty the tank. I thought they were probably done physically about 6 minutes to go in the game. They just looked like they were toast, and then they really gave it all they had. They made it interesting at the end.
Let's give you the stats for the ball game. First of all, for the Paxton Tigers, Josh Eakins with 24 points tonight. He went 7 of 11 from the free throw line. Noah Coppersmith with 3, all from the charity stripe. He was 3 of 4. Ethan Harden had 8. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Tanner Hebblethwaite had 6. He was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Jasper Brewster with 7. He went 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Maddox McConnell with 10. And Kobe Florham with 2. For the Tigers. They went 12 of 21 for the ball game, 57%. Foul-wise, you had Josh Eakins with 2, Noah Coppersmith with 1, Ethan Harden with 2. Tanner Hebblethwaite fouled out. Jasper Brewster had 2, Maddox McConnell with 3, and Kobe Florham with 2. For the Trojans tonight, Carson Trompke had 12. Creighton Ruggles with 6. He was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Ben Hoberty with 8, 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. Brady Ahlemeyer was 17. He got hot in the second half, 14 points in the second half. Brohdey Wood with 12. He went 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Trojans go 7 of 13, 54% for them. Foul-wise, Carson Trompke had 3. Creighton Ruggles with 3. Ben Hoberty with 3. Brady Ahlemeyer fouled out. Hodge Rayburn had 2 fouls, and Brohdey Wood had 4 for the Trojans. Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game tonight, we're going to go with Brady Ahlemeyer. He led the Trojans with 17 points tonight. And then Ben Hoberty. And Kevin, Ben only had 8 points tonight, but they were tough earned points. And he had a lot of pretty good passes. And they came into him. He was looking, kicked it back out, had a lot of assists, I think, tonight.
He was obvious tonight. I mean, some games he kind of slides into, you don't notice him. He was obvious tonight. He was doing some good things.
Yes, very good game for Hoberty tonight. Coach Clay Shepard making his way up here. So we'll have him coming up here in just a minute here on the Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Brady Ahlemeyer. And Ahlemeyer's been kind of quiet here lately. He hasn't scored a lot in the last 3 or 4 games, but it came to life tonight, especially here in the second half.
He figured out a little bit what they were doing. The first half, he was a little confused about what they were doing to him in the corner over there, and he was trying to make passes that weren't there instead of probably taking shots. He figured that out, and he caught fire a little bit there in the second half. I think the first half, I just think they were confused.
Right.
I think Coach got it straightened out in the second half, but they were just confused in the first half.
Well, we're going to take a break. Coach Clay Shepard's coming up to join us. We'll be right back with more of your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Have Coach Clay Shepard with us right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Samway floor covering and furniture.
That old year-end whistle's about to blow, meaning inventory for Samways. So they need help clearing the showroom and warehouse immediately. Save 15% off Lazy Boy recliners, Power recliner, 20% off mattress and box springs, 15% off Curios Desk Entertainment Centers. And all these savings are off of their already regular low prices. And enjoy 1-year no-interest financing and free delivery if you get there before the sale ends this Saturday.
You'll love this store.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham, Kevin Martin back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. And final score once again, Cambridge falls to Paxton tonight, 60-55. And I am Trent Foreman. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Coach, first three quarters was a struggle. Fourth quarter came to life.
Yeah, we did in that fourth quarter. We couldn't find the basket in the first half. We were, Coach Wood and I were talking at halftime. If we could have cut down the turnovers, or if we could have made the bunnies, I think that either one would have solved the issue. But we just could not find anything offensively early on. And then, we started to find it, but it was just maybe a little too late. It was a long road trip after an exciting game last night, and we got to be ready to play from the jump. We can't take 3 quarters to get going. So we got to find a way to get the guys going. Coach Wood and I were saying maybe we should have gone to some of that trapping stuff earlier, just to make sure we were awake, just to make sure we were going to be ready to attack them. But they have some really skilled players. Eakins is quite the ball player. He made 25 points look pretty easy tonight. But it was good to see us continue to fight. I don't think it was an effort thing tonight. I thought we flew around, tried to get back into it, but it just took us too long to get going. Took us too long to find the hoop. And that was kind of our downfall.
Well, after a game like last night, you took on Maywood Hayes Center. They were number 5 ranked in the state, so you were looking, and you guys got the upset win. Upset or not, I mean, you guys won the game. That's all that matters. So it's tough after you put that kind of effort in to come around and play another team like Paxton. Another great team. You guys come up here and play, and so it's tough to just rebound like that sometimes.
Yeah, it is, and that was something we talked to the boys about just now. If we're going to hopefully get to Saturday, the RPAC tournament, it's going to be the same deal. We're going to have to play a great team one night and then have to go play another great team the next night, or further on down the line with sub-districts or districts. And, we have to be able to stack really good performances. We can't have one really good one and then come out flat like we did tonight. We got to, continue to train those habits. We talk a lot about in practice. We're training the habits that are going to show up on game night. We got to make sure every single practice is consistent, because then that's how we'll be able to carry that over into the game.
Brady Ahlemeyer got back to life here in the second half, 14 points, 17 overall. He's really kind of been just kind of quiet. They've kind of shut him down scoring-wise, but here in the second half, finally found his rhythm again.
Yeah, he did. Carson did a good job of attacking into the paint and then finding the kickouts, or getting to the high post and finding the kickouts. I thought he even had a few more he could have thrown up there. But it was good to see him find the bottom of the net a couple times. The shots started falling there at the end. Just wish we could have got a few of them to fall early. I think it could have looked a little different if we could have got a few to fall early. But credit them, they did a lot of things. Flying at shooters with help behind. Making it so we didn't have very many open shots early on. Then just as they got tired, as we wore them down, the shots ended up opening up. But it was good to see Brady hit a few. I think Carson, hit 4 again tonight. He's shooting the ball well right now. We got to be able to play that kind of offense and still play really well on defense too, because we just gave them too many easy buckets. Early on, but also late. And late we were scrambling and we were trying to do some things. But early on, we just lost our man too much. We weren't in a gap, so then we fouled, and then they made free throws. We got to bring that defensive energy, whether the shots are falling or not. We're usually really good on defense when the shots are falling, but we got to make sure, even if they're not, we find a way to grind it out.
And another guy I thought played pretty well tonight, Ben Hoberty, was just kind of steady again. And, he did some good things inside, some passing when they got the ball into him. He had some really nice moves, some good Euro step moves, and got through and made some shots, but he had a lot of assists, I believe, tonight.
Yeah, I thought him and Creighton did a good job finding shooters out of that high post. I thought they, eventually, found those attacking lanes. Ben got a couple there late. We just got to continue to work. We haven't really played a ton of teams who've played 2-3 this year, and so that was a little bit different. We got to continue to find the score against that. That high post attack is a great way for those two guys to do that. And they found a couple there, especially late.
And Kevin was saying that earlier in the game is you guys don't play a lot of zone, so you don't practice a lot of zone. And sometimes when you don't practice against it, it's tough to come out and play against it.
Yeah, that's so true. We've actually, Coach Wood and I talked about playing more zone just so we have to practice against it more. Usually if we know a team's going to do something, we'll have a practice the day before and we'll rep it and make sure we're ready for it. With 2 days back to back, we worked hard on what Maywood was going to do. With a little bit of this in mind, we kind of thought they might play some more 1-3-1 tonight. They had played some 2-3 right before break, but we thought maybe that was just because it was Maywood. So it caught us a little bit off guard. We got to be better prepared as a staff for that. Make sure the boys are better prepared. hate to put it on them, but we got to make some shots too. You know, there were a lot of open ones that didn't fall tonight, and mentally tired after last night. It's an excuse. It's a reason. It is what it is. We just have to make sure next time we get in this situation where we're playing back-to-back days, whether we're tired or not, we're competing from the jump.
Tuesday night, Norton Blue Jays come to town. Traditionally a pretty good ball team. Talk to us about Norton. What do they got this year, and how do you guys come out with the W?
Yeah, they're really solid this year. They didn't have a ton of seniors last year, some role players, but their two main guys are back. Roman Hauser's kind of the super unique challenge. He's 6'3". He's big and strong. He's a point guard. He's averaging very close to a triple-double. I think the last time I checked he was at 12, 9, and 8. Just kind of does it all. One of the best passers we'll play against. He rebounds and then starts their fast break immediately because he's the point guard, but he's also their biggest guy. He was kind of a matchup problem for us last year, so we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with him. And then Jones on the outside, he's a scorer. He can shoot the three, he can attack, he can pull up. He's going to be a big challenge for us. He gave us fits early on last year. That game last year was kind of crazy. They kind of played us to maybe not shoot the ball as well as we did. I don't think we're going to catch them off guard this year. Right. I think they're going to be ready for us to shoot, so we're going to have to find other ways to score. We're going to have to be ready to attack the basket. We're going to have to finish strong inside because they got big, strong guys down there. And we're going to have to compete on the glass. I think that was a big key to our comeback against them last year was we rebounded every miss they had. They had one shot in the second half almost every time, and then we were able to start our break. Then we were able to find the shooters and get those open shots. So it's going to be a big test. The schedule doesn't get any easier. Again, I don't think we say that every game, but big test for us. Interested to see how the boys bounce back. Yes. With the holiday this weekend, and then we're going to have to get after it on Monday because we only have one practice, and then get back to it on Tuesday.
Well, Coach, thanks for coming up and visiting with us. Sorry we didn't get the win tonight. Let's go rebound and get one on Tuesday.
Yep, appreciate it, Trent.
Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
See Corbelli Physical Therapy in Cambridge on Main Street to help you get the most out of your life. Hometown expert pain management and rehabilitation services are located in the heart of downtown Cambridge. Come into Corbelli Physical Therapy and ask about dry needling. It's just one of the techniques used for treatment of pain and movement impairments. Learn more by stopping into Corbelli Physical Therapy at 706 Patterson in Cambridge, or call for an appointment anytime to 697-4211. That's 697-4211.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work, just about anywhere, from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham, Kevin Martin back here with you one last time here from Paxton. Final score once again 60-55. Paxton defeats Cambridge here this evening. Great ball game here. It's your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They're committed to serving the area with high quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy, in downtown Bridge. Kevin, final thoughts on tonight's ball game? Both of them.
I was afraid. I mean, you play games emotionally charged as last night's games, and and you win them, and it's just so hard not to be flat. And you got to travel, and you got to come to a place where maybe you don't think they're as good as they have been, but they're still who they are. Yeah. And you just can't play flat against any Paxton team ever. Yeah. And the girls were, I don't know, they were just kind of lost. Yeah. It seemed like the guys, their effort was there for sure. Yeah. They just didn't have it.
Yeah. I thought the girls, if the girls could have made some baskets, they probably win that game.
Oh, they shot so bad.
That third quarter was horrible.
Oh, they did shoot
2 points, and they don't shoot that bad. No. Like you said, they're tired from the tough game last night against Maywood Hay Center, and then the boys again, like you said, just waited too long to get the going. They 25 points in the fourth quarter, a big fourth quarter. And the effort's there. They got back in the game. They had a chance at the.
And both teams, it's a learning progression for them because the girls saw something they'd never seen before either.
Yep.
That chaser and one on Jalen Kent, that was confusing. And then the guys the Paxton plays that 2-3 extended zone trap thing, and I know Cambridge hadn't seen that.
Yep.
So, you get to see things and you get to figure things out.
Well, so we're going to wrap things up here. Don't forget, we'll be back Tuesday night. They're back in Cambridge as the Norton Blue Jays come to town to take on the Trojans. Should be another great couple of games right there. Always tough for Norton Blue Jays. Bigger school, going to come in and play the Trojans. It's going to be a great battle there. I want to wish everybody a happy New Year. You guys be safe tomorrow night on New Year's Eve or tonight if you're going out tonight to celebrate the New Year coming in. Have a happy New Year. Let's all be safe because we want to see you back here in 2024. We're going to wrap things up for all the folks at Hometown Family Radio. For August Miller back at the studios and for Kevin Martin, my color guy, I'm Trent Florham saying thank you for listening to high school basketball here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Bronick Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Crabelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Faw Motor Company, First Central Bank, First State Insurance, Foster Sales, Hitchin' Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Heinemann Custom Harvesting, Huxell Seeds, Corporate Seeds, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, M&B Bank, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Runza Restaurant, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Vieira Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit hometownfamilyradio.com.